Welcome to Fortune Cookies Tarot, your ultimate destination for celebrity and royal tarot readings. I'm Annabelle, tarot practitioner for over 35 years, and in this video we are going to take a mystical journey into the lives of your favorite stars and royals through the cards. Please remember that all of my readings are for entertainment purposes only. I did have some people who made some comments about the CRV. So this is for your entertainment. Either you believe it or you don't believe it. So if you embrace tarot and control remote viewing and all things psychic, you can hang out here and have some fun. But remember that all of these readings reflect my own personal opinions, and always do your own research before making a final decision. Again, another reminder that during the month of September and October 2023, I'm running a special on all of my readings, 10% off. You can schedule at the link in the description of this video, or you can go to my website, fortunecookiestarot.com, and you can see some other stuff that's going on and book your readings through there. So hope to see all of you there soon. Continue to join me in exploring the stars and the cards by subscribing, hitting the bell, and staying tuned for more captivating videos. So it's my favorite part of the day. Thanks so much, all of my subscribers. I have had a subscriber bloom since Northy and I did some discussion and did some CRV. So I appreciate all of the new subscribers. I know there's a lot of different channels that I'm following that are seeing a subscriber bloom. So this is great. More subscribers, more clients. Things are rocking and rolling since I left my corporate job. So thanks so much for being here. I've been a little bit heavy-handed with all of the Harry and Meghan stuff, so we're going to do a video on them today, but for the rest of the week, I'm going to do some other stars. We'll have a Charming Homes video, so you guys can learn some magical practices that you can do right in your own home. Super easy. You don't have to do anything. Maybe you have to put an Amazon order in. No big deal. But we're going to look at J-Lo and Ben. We're going to follow up on them, see how they're doing in their marriage. Just a little tune-up. And Keanu Reeves and Alexandra Grant, like the most low-key, chill couple in Hollywood. Well, not in Hollywood, in celebridom. We're going to just check on them because, like, I think that they're really interesting and very, very quiet. So I hope I'm not invading their privacy. And then I got a couple other things that are going on, like some weird New Jersey things. And September 23rd, everybody was saying September 23rd was going to be this crazy date. It came and went. There was a lot of rain here in New Jersey. My neighbor just sent me a text message and said, when did we move to Seattle? I'm not sure when we moved to Seattle, but it is pretty miserable here. We're dealing with some effects off one of the last storms. And we also have Storm Felipe, the 16th storm of the season. We've got some drama between DeSantis and 46, so or 45. So I may do the DeSantis 45 conundrum. I may do that in a pay-per-view because I'm going to maybe keep the politics off here, just keep my algorithms cool. So it's Monday. It is Monday morning when I'm doing this video. So I hope you're all having a great start to your week. And let's pull up some cards, boys and girls. Have some fun with this. So by now, we have all seen the video of Meghan at the Kevin Costner event, where the Lady in Purple, we're going to read on the Lady in Purple too. The Lady in Purple welcomes them onto the stage, and she goes in and grabs that mic, like grabs it like it's hers. I think you can actually almost see her kind of struggle with it for a second. It was a callback to the polo event where she tried to take the box from one of the polo players, and that guy refused to give it up. So it's strike two for Meghan grabbing the mic. Let's see what her immediate reaction was to that. So if this was a narc wounding, I know we're all going to lean into our HG tutor info, and I'm trying to get this mic as close as possible so I don't have to shout. Give you a little ASMR. I don't know if I can do ASMR with the spit guard on here. So what was Meghan's immediate reaction after the mic denial? Are we going to call it the mic denial? Mic fail. Mic fail. Immediate reaction. Ooh, there's our Page of Wands. She did not get to say what she wanted. Page of Wands there, if it was upright, was holding up that wand or that mic, was unable to do it. So we've got unable to get her voice out there. No one could hear her voice. And the Queen of Wands, this is a slip. She felt it. She felt that this was a momentary slip. They do not want her to say anything. Just smile and wave. You're just there for photographic purposes only. We'll talk about that in a little bit too. Tower moment. So you all that follow me, and for the new viewers, whenever I get the tower in reverse, the tower upright for me is something that happens to us. It's a karmic event. It's a cataclysm, a weather event, something like that. When it's in reverse, this is something that we've done to ourselves, and we've created this situation. Chariot card, she chose to move on. She's not going to let this go. She is not going to sleep on this. Four of Swords, you all know this is rest and recovery, and this is kind of contemplating and thinking about what you did, how you can correct that situation. Oh dear, we've got that Page of Swords, which is her immediate reaction, and under the surface we have the Nine of Pentacles. So that Page of Swords was that she was going to dial it up and prove herself to the public when she was able to speak to them. So that was going to be during the cocktail hour, the hobnobbing session. Under the surface, this shook her to the core. She is feeling that the bloom may be off the rose at this point. So that's a very, very interesting response. Maybe she is becoming self-aware somewhat. What is her plan moving forward? What was her plan in the cocktail hour where she was going to be chit-chatting with people in that terrifically heavy coat? What was her plan? What was she going to promote in that chit-chat hour? Oh, how generous and how altruistic they are, and that they're looking for other things to get involved with. You know, this ideally, we are charity. Charity begins at home, but we just don't have enough charities that we can really sink our teeth into. She flexed that she was incredibly smart. I know she calls herself insanely smart, but the evidence was not there. She did not prove that she was insanely smart to the people that she was talking to. And eventually she did clam up, and there was very little substance to what she was talking about. More platitudes, momentary fear that she's in over her head at this point. I think that is a decided fear here. There's not going to be enough work. We're in over our head. We can't deliver on things that we promise. Under the surface, she's still optimistic that she can do it. She still thinks that she can fake it until she makes it. So let's talk about the Lady in Purple, who for some of us was hero of the day. So Lady in Purple, what did the Lady in Purple think about this whole situation? And immediately I'm getting intuitively that she was told not to let them speak, not to hand them the mic. She had a job. Her job was to be kind to them, be overly kind to them, but to not be indulgent with them. So we'll go over these cards just a bit. We're going to do Heart of the Matter up here and under the surface. There we go. Make or break. She wasn't going to break. So This was to set the stage and to set the pacing for them. She was the boots on the ground. She took orders from someone else. We've got Page of Pentacles here. She was the agent of not letting them get on the mic and not letting them speak. She was told to be incredibly generous with them. And there's something about the nostalgia. She appealed to Harry somehow in a nostalgic way. Maybe had complimented him on his mother, or complimented him on the life that he's built, welcoming him to California. You know, this is great. You're getting a new start. She was super, super nice to them, but she was not indulgent. This mother in reverse is one that gives orders and does not coddle and kiss the boo-boo. She'll bandage the boo-boos, but she's not going to kiss them and make them better. She's not going to be like that. And the devil in reverse is to prevent them from getting their teeth into the situation and drawing the attention to themselves. Here, Page of Swords, she did what she needed to do. She executed very, very well. And under the surface, she was told on no uncertain terms to give any quarter to these two. So let's check this out. Kevin Costner did not look happy. Did Kevin make the decision that they were not to speak? Because if you watch the video, and everyone, you know, from the body language guy to Royal's Rise, I can't remember the name of his channel. I feel so bad. I just watched it. Real Housewives. Everyone's kind of reviewed this video, and it just looks like they were prevented from speaking. They're just there in like a photo capacity. Like they're there for somebody. I think it was Real Housewives recaps referred to them as like they're just there. They're the clowns that, you know, get their picture taken. They really weren't there in any kind of capacity. Sloppy shuffle on a Monday. If you guys are new, I do sloppy shuffles all the time. So did Kevin Costner reluctantly agree to have them there and put them in this clown capacity? He did not want them there. This is not promote. Oh, I don't want to work with them. It's not promoting things moving forward. He was disappointed, and he said he would stand out. He just ignored them the whole time and tried to avoid them. And there is someone said that he tried to avoid them, and then they cornered him. But there's a reference to, I think it was Murky Meg, that he went to the gents, which is a British term for going to the bathroom, but like going to the men's room. Sorry, like going to the bathroom. But I doubt that was accurate, because we don't use that term here in the United States. We don't say going to the gents, you know, going to the restroom, going to the washroom. Washroom sounds like super old. But it looks like Kevin Costner did not want to do this. He reluctantly agreed. This was kind of a back and forth. He was disappointed that he was told that they had to be there. WME handles Costner, allegedly Oprah, and possibly Ellen DeGeneres as well as the Harkles. So did WME force this? Did they force this? This is very, very clearly something he did not want to do, and he did want to silence them. We have the silencing here. Disappointed that they had to be there. He was just planning on ignoring them and trying to escape them as much as possible. He feels that their branding is not something that he wanted associated with this. This is WME, the High Priestess, the Hermit. They needed them to be brought into the Hollywood fold. That's why we're getting the story about them finally being accepted by Hollywood. This was an attempt to hasten them back into some kind of PR positivity with the Ace of Cups and the Eight of Wands down here. It was not done with a great deal of thought about the greater good. This was, we just have to get them out there in front of people. And they knew that they were going to take center stage. They knew that this was going to be an event where the focus was going to be on them and there was going to be some negativity. It may have even been engineered by WME to sever the relationship, because when we have the Two of Swords, that is a severing of relationship. Also with the Two of Pentacles is a severing of relationship if they are in the reverse. We have both in the reverse. So this could be severing the relationship, paying out on the contract. Silencing her was key. That was one of the agreements. They said that they would silence her. So that's what I'm getting about that. Oh dear. So let's travel down a primrose path. Is this going to break the contract with WME? I go where the cards lead me sometimes, guys. Oh, Death in reverse, Ten of Swords, Temperance, Queen of Wands in reverse, Tower in reverse. I think that the lovers, I think they're stuck for a little bit. I don't think that we can get out of this relationship quite as easily as possible. Looks like a divorce would be easier. Just saying. This is for entertainment purposes only. This is only my opinion. So it looks like the severance of the relationship in contract is going to be very difficult. We've got a major arcana here, the Death card in reverse. So having the end of the relationship is being held up, but the practicality, which is how we look at the pips, is the practical boots on the ground life situation that we're in. The practicality is they cannot get out of the relationship yet. So they may have some things in the hopper, some plans already set up that they're just going to kind of roll through and just do that. It looks like WME is hedging their bets. They're just going to kind of go through the motions at this point, not really give her any influence. And I'm specifically saying her because I believe she is handled by WME, and I think Harry is signed with CAA, but I could be wrong. They know that there's really there's no more toothpaste in this tube. They were pretty much done, and that it was of her own doing. So you know, again, if we have a debate here about whether or not she was thwarting the advisement of her PR team, and setting up pap shoots and setting up, you know, letting things leak, the leaking and planting. So is this Tower card because she was doing her own PR on her own time? Yes, unprotected, making poor decisions and kind of letting it run. And yeah, this is something she did to herself. So we've got the Four of Pentacles in reverse. This is revelations, not keeping things close to the chest, not keeping your information or your privacy close. The Two of Swords, which is going to give us decision making, deciding what to do, Wheel of Fortune, throwing it up in the air, seeing if it works, and that Page of Swords. It was a lot of negative stuff that she was putting out, so it did become problematic and painted her into this corner. So that's really what we've got here. So let's see how she's feeling right now and what she can do to correct that. I like to stay as positive as possible. For all my new people that came over in the last week, I got like 125 new subs in the last week, just so you guys know. So kudos to you all. So what can she do? How is she feeling now? And what can she do to correct this path and make her life better? What can she do? Right now, she's feeling very out of control and that her finances are in incredible danger and that she needs a partner to move forward. This is how she's feeling currently. We've got the Emperor in reverse, not being in charge of oneself. That Ten of Pentacles, the legacy is in danger. 100%, we're going to say that. Legacy is in danger. And she desperately wants to hitch her cart to someone else's. She wants to be on board with someone else. I do feel very strong influencer vibes, affiliate vibes. I feel like she's trying to get on board with somebody like that. It was Dior at one point. I think she's trying to get on board with some product placement. What she needs to do is admit that she did shady stuff and lickety split, and it's going to be. I think it's no way she turns at this point is going to be good. Um, admitting you're a jerk is really sometimes key. And she has to do this quickly. It's like the opportunity is almost gone at this point. So she really does need to make a move and correct that reputation like immediately. She really needs to do it. She needs to stop pretending who she is, have some self-awareness, and really understand that she can't make fetch happen at this point, and that there really is a path that is going to be rocky. So that is what I have for them today, and we'll do a little timeline cleanse, and we're going to stay off the Harkles for a little bit, throw some selenite on that. So let me know what you thought about this reading and what you thought about the mic grab. It was pretty aggressive mic grab, so not as aggressively as I grabbed my Gregtoberfest glass. So that is coming up on October 7th. We are having our annual Oktoberfest at our house. So I will be missing for a few days. So I will try and do videos well in advance. I'll do some charming home stuff. Maybe I'll do some lessons for you guys. So let me know in the comments what you'd like to see while I'm busy getting my sauerbraten and beer and shandies and bee stings and pretzels and dumplings and everything else on. So it's going to be super, super fun. I'll put some stuff up in the community section so you guys can see what kind of craziness we get into every year. So thanks so much again for being here. I will see you all soon. Have a great day. And don't forget, 10% off readings if you want to book. I'm filling up real quick for the holiday season. So I say holiday season, the Halloween season. So, make sure you get your parties booked. Make sure you get your private readings booked. And if you can't find a space, just email me at fortunecookiestarot@gmail.com. Thanks so much.